to a great start.
It'll evaporate. Hi, and welcome back to
Those queens who do the things.
Okay, so this is episode 5? Is it 5?
Don't ask me.
Is it 5? And you've never seen these bitches before, and I haven't either.
To be fair, I haven't seen me either. This is my first time.
This is her first time in drag.
Yeah.
Look at how well she did her
Thank you.
makeup.
Yes.
What's your name?
Stop taking credit. Like, Carmen did your makeup, bitch.
I didn't take credit.
Oh, okay. I felt like you were.
You took credit for her. My drag name is Agatha Bitchbomb. Another queen had thought I said bitch bottom, but I had to correct them.
And Nutz and Boltz, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I am Nutz and Boltz, as you heard from 2 seconds ago.
Where'd you get your name from?
At first it was Giovanna, and then I put on whiteface, which isn't racist because I'm white. And I was like, oh fuck, I look crazy as shit. So now I'm Nutz and Boltz. Because like Nutz and Boltz, like, it's a one-night stand joke. You nut and then you bolt.
Oh, I never heard that one before. Anyways, so we get to the workroom. Are you gagged? Are you guys gagging?
I'm gagging.
Can you breathe? So Kornbread goes home. Kornbread goes home. She got an injury somehow.
She got
Did you guys-
really good.
She got. Did they show the actual like injury or whatever?
No, I think it was like off camera. Like it's an acting challenge. She's sitting in a chair. How did she break her ankle? Oh, you know what? She rolled off that table. She rolled off that table.
It was at the episode.
What table? The workroom table?
It was
No.
the Untucked one.
When
Where
she
they're
was-
like recreating Untucked.
When she was doing her like food thing, and
If
then
I had
she
to
was,
eat for my life, I would have eaten. And then
and
she
then
rolled
she
off
like
the
fell on the potato. It was like, oh, mashed
That-
potato.
That table's not that high though, but
table.
I guess it's high enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was Eureka, which is shocking because she was like
Good.
probably, yeah, definitely top 5, I would say.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone's like, especially I think Diabetti was like, now I can like,
Yeah.
yeah.
That was
like,
a big competition that was going home.
yeah.
And everyone was in a loop. They were like, Kornbread's a big competition, and then she's gone. They're like, what do we do now?
Okay, so we have a mini challenge. Something. So they have to pop balloons between the pit crew, and then the balloons will reveal which team that they are on for the Maxi challenge. What did you guys think of the mini challenge? Was it fun? Were you entertained?
I liked it because everyone knows that when you go to Drag Race, you're secluded, no talking, no boyfriends, no husbands. So they're like, humping a man, sign me up, check mark.
But most of them are bottoms. So
They're all
that was an
bottom.
experience for them anyway.
Who was the bottom?
On the
challenge?
challenge.
All of them?
I wouldn't say all of them, but
Georges.
clearly.
Georges was
Clearly.
the bottom. Yeah. The one thing I had a critique on is everyone had the same like thrusting move. It was
Yeah.
always like behind the pit crew member.
Well,
It's like,
Willow did like a little side hip thing.
yeah.
That was a little different.
Maddie
That
was
screams
slacking.
top energy.
Maddie was slacking. She came up there, she went, and then nothing happened.
I know. She was like, I'm straight, so I can't do this challenge or something.
Yeah.
She's not straight
I'm
anymore
on
after
the...
She's not fooling anybody.
She's not. She's really not.
So, Tempest du jour,
Surprise?
James Mansfield, and Kimora Hall. They got Kimora Hall to walk in. I do like it. I like
Yeah.
it. I like it. What do you think?
that. Like it.
I like how they're not bad anymore.
I wonder
Like,
how
it's not
they,
the
Yeah,
Drag Race.
T.
I wonder how they picked which first eliminated queens to bring back. I'm sure the other ones were busy, but like why those three?
Kimora?
Who's
Yeah.
really the brokest? Like, who really has no
No,
energy?
but James Mansfield has really good
That's
wig
true.
tutorials. Check out.
Thanks to Trixie.
So, the Maxi challenge is Save a Queen. They pair 4 or 3 or 4 of
Yeah.
them or whatever with each eliminated queen. They have to tell okay, I wrote this down because it was like crazy when RuPaul said it. They have to tell a story. A personality-driven rhyming commercial parody. What? What does that mean?
I did not like that one bit. I was like, why are they all rhyming? That's really weird. It's literally just Dr. Seuss edition. They were like, no more talking commercials. We're rhyming in this.
They could have just
game.
said infomercial, but they needed extra airtime, so they just found a way to describe it longer. It's just an infomercial.
It's just-
Oh.
They even mentioned like Sarah McLachlan and her wet dogs.
Not the wet dogs.
We'll get to it. We will, yeah.
Wet puppies, not pussies.
Wet puppies, wet dead, starving puppies. You have the workroom scene. Tempest is basically just like telling them. Tempest is just like telling her team what to do, and they're just like, okay.
I love how first eliminated queens are telling them like what to do as if they were like successful in their season.
I know, right? And everyone's just like, oh yeah, oh my god.
Slay.
Oh.
I was happy to see James be a lot more confident this
Yeah,
time around.
that was
They
very
were
cool.
definitely missing that in their season.
Yeah. Yeah, so they have their rehearsals next. And I feel like a lot of them, it's a little hard to tell who's going to be in the bottom. Georges is saying her lines too slow, right?
Yes.
I think so. I think they do a lot of. This is every episode, but they like do all the misdirection with the editing. So someone who it ends up doing well, they edit it to make them look like they're doing
I
bad.
hate it. That's why, like, hey, God. That's why I, like, never pay attention during the rehearsals, because they're always like, oh my God, you're so bad. And then you watch the video and they're hilarious.
Well,
I'm
except
like,
for Orion, who was bad in the rehearsal and on set.
not that.
Yeah.
They always, like, play it so different. And it's like, okay, trust issues much?
Oh yeah, so then Georges has like a... Well, I remember her being worried about what would happen. Like I think she knew that she didn't do that well. Or like she's not a
Yeah.
good actress. And then she was just like, well, like at least I'm pretty or something.
Oh my God. I was watching a TikTok live with Carrie Colby, and she was saying how this was going to be a really emotional episode. I thought she was talking about herself. I thought she was going to get the sub edit, but apparently it was just like thinking about that. But Miss Man was almost breaking her NDA talking about her outfit. She was like, flowers, so pretty, I'm going outside the box, avant-garde. I'm like, ma'am, we haven't seen the runway yet.
I think she
Yeah.
felt like she can get away with it because she wore J-Lo's outfit the last time, so that gave her like a free pass.
T.
Ooh. I have some stuff to say about her weird outfit. So Willow has stenosis, which do you guys know what that is?
No.
No.
Yeah.
What is it?
So it's basically like if it's like an artery, it's like thinner than it should be, or like a tight hole.
What?
So instead of
So
like,
I
the
have
hole being
stenosis?
stretched out,
This is what happens
I'm
when
a
you go to
doctor.
school and you graduate with science.
You're a doctor? So, so Willow's dying. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so next we bring it to the runway. Rue comes out in this, like, I love the metallic-y kind of dress, like the
Yes.
reflective dresses.
And it was mesh.
It was mesh.
It was a serve. I like when you can see her legs, just because she's a tall queen and like power to the leg.
and you can see there's no sweatpants, putting in maximum effort.
What do you mean?
RuPaul wears sweatpants.
She went sweatpants? Oh,
Yeah, when
behind
she's
the
sitting there,
stage.
yeah, so it's
Okay.
Owen. You can see
So
her
when she
legs.
sits down like behind the
Gotcha.
desk because they're there for hours, she wears sweatpants.
Damn. See?
I
Follow
wish I had
us
on
for
sweatpants
more
right now.
behind the scenes gossip. Not gossip, because it's true, right? So tea?
Yeah. T.
Yeah, tea. Alright, so now we get to the runway, which is jump into spring.
Something with spring.
Something with spring.
Spring into it.
Something with flowers.
Flowers for spring.
Florals for spring? What a revolutionary or wasn't that like in a...
Groundbreaking.
Okay,
Good one.
so Georges comes out in a corset-y type blue thing with flowers everywhere. And a shawl. That's a shawl, right?
Yeah, with
Yeah.
like ostrich feathers.
Ostrich feathers.
I'm living. The hair was right. The body was right. The corset shape was like right. It wasn't like a basic corset shape. It was like a
It's like a long corset.
Yeah, like I
It's
loved it.
like a dress like 2 sizes too small for her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I loved it. She delivered.
I think the blue really
Yeah.
works for like her skin tone too. So like it really made it look really good.
Yeah, that like that really like powder
baby blue.
baby blue. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I agree. I thought she looked good, smexy. Next is Carrie Colby. She comes out in a dress.
I will.
It's a
I will-
costume,
Yeah,
kind of.
I'll give her the up and the down. She is giving avant-garde like she spoiled in her life. But I give her that for going outside the box. But it was a little too like outside the box. Like, you know, she was jumping from point A to point B immediately. There was no like middle ground of like sexy with a side of spicy. It was just straight like on to the next thing.
Yeah.
It didn't scream Carrie Colby to me.
Yeah.
In the workroom, you could see her painting her neck, like, with a flower. But that fucking thing covered up her whole face. You couldn't even see it.
You see it on Untucked, but that's it.
Yeah, so what...
It seems like
Maybe
Yeah.
like lip sync style, like where every queen prepares for the worst.
So I'm like, what was the point, I guess?
Yeah. Also, I didn't like how her like dress skirt, like that green, there was just 2 flowers really. I wanted to see like a little more flowers, not as much as Angie though. You'll see that, but just a little bit more flowers.
I do appreciate though. The judges have been telling her like, oh, like, you know, you're really pretty, but that's kind of like all you've been doing. Her makeup kind of was almost like an ugly pretty kind of thing. Like it wasn't.
Wait, before this or after?
Before.
Like in all of the other episodes, they've always been telling her, oh, like basically like she's just relying on being pretty to get through,
Right.
and they need to kind of see like an uglier side of her. And I think she kind of went with that on this one, even though obviously like the outfit was picked out before she even came on the show.
Yeah.
But I think that she did a good job of diversifying her makeup so that it wasn't, you know, strictly the super gorgeous pretty thing that she's always been doing.
Yeah. I mean, I get what she was trying to do, but it's like, it's kind of like stick to your lane almost. Like, if you're not.
She swerved a little far out.
Yeah. So, next is Angeria. It's shockingly not that great.
It's a boot for me.
Yeah, she's been pretty consistent on the runway, like, pretty great, but...
I can live for a pageant queen, but she's just pageant. Like, every kind of runway has just been, like, the same silhouette. Same, like, it's a gown. And, like, maybe a gown with a cape. Maybe, like, I don't know. Like, it's not giving what it should be giving.
Life, yeah.
Yeah, I think because she's so good at doing pageant,
Yeah.
that when she steps out of doing it, I just don't think it works for her. Maybe it was...
Well, no. So I think the thing, in my opinion, what was wrong with the outfit was that the dress, it should have been, like, the skirt should have been large. Like, it should have, like, some kind of contraption underneath to, like, bring it out more. And, like, more, like, a huge skirt. Like, that would have been great.
It went 0 to 100 as well. She has, like, 1 or 2 flowers, and it's, like, all covered in flowers. She need to, like, do, like, a, I don't know what the word is, if I'm using a music term, crescendo.
Oh. What?
She went from, like, using no flowers to all flowers. She did, like, a granule, like, ombre of flowers. Thank you. Gradient of, yeah. She went from 0 to 100. She needed to go up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Makes her look like her waist is, like...
Chunky.
Like, way farther up than it is, which I don't know if that's what she was going for, but I just don't think it works. I also just don't really like her face in general.
You're not the first person to say that, so don't feel ashamed.
I don't. I mean, it's that.
I
think that's what it is.
I like weird beauty.
Hatred check.
That's
right.
fair.
Like weird faces. Alright, so next we have Deja Sky.
I have a lot to say about Deja Sky.
Johnny Darko. A little bit. The ear. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Yeah, the weird bunny.
I did not really like Deja at first, but she grew on me, and this outfit was a serve.
I always loved Deja. Yeah.
She liked one of my tweets on Twitter. Hey, girly.
Oh, well, that's why you like her now.
No.
Oh.
This outfit, it wasn't giving, like, you know, basic, like, she's kind of a big girl, and then you tend to go with the same silhouette each time. That outfit with the pant and, like, the belt, it was just a lot of different shapes, and I really enjoyed it.
It is very hard, at least on Drag Race, to come out in pants and do well.
Yeah.
But I think she did a great job. I also, the first thing that I thought of when I saw the
bunny ears.
The bunny ear thing was one of the pictures that Lady Gaga did for Art Pop, where she had, like, really not much makeup on, and her hair was, like, all wild and brown, but then she had that really cool, like, mask cutout thing.
But I feel like didn't last runway she wore the purple hair as well? Didn't she wear purple hair with the red?
Do you think it was the same wig? That she just styled differently, or just she had 2 different purple wigs?
I think it was 2 different purple wigs.
Same purple wig? No one has 2 purple wigs, do they?
Not that.
I mean,
maybe.
Roo-coo-coo-coo-coo.
So next is Maddie Morpheces.
I love her.
She came out...
Hold up, did you just say more feces?
Morpheces. Yes. Oh, she has street privilege, so we have to knock her down a peg. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Yeah.
She's an ally, though. Does that give her a leg up a
No.
little bit? No? Okay.
No.
The ally erasure on this channel.
Yeah.
Yes.
When Betty was like, she has a lot to show, I was like, every queen does. She came out with a cloud on her head, gooped, gobbed, gagged. I ate up every bite, no
Yeah.
crumbs.
What was that hair? What was it made of?
I lived for the fringe, though.
Yeah.
Because there have been some queens who have done, a little bit of fringe here, maybe like on the sleeves or like across the bust or something, but she went all out. She did not have a single place where fringe did not exist.
Yeah.
I loved it. In Untouched, she had like silver hair, like a wig, I think. And it was cute, like I think for a lip sync. But that cloud, rain on me, soon on me. I was gone.
it
I was
looks like
so
an
gone.
actual cloud.
It was
I only
detailed.
wish that we could have seen her makeup through like the little curtain she had in front of her face, because I think in Untucked you could actually see it when she took the thing off, and it looked fantastic, but you just couldn't really see it on the runway.
She got safe, so no critiques for my girlie. But
So Jasmine Kennedy was next. Some people like this, but I thought it was like okay. I mean, it was a bodice with some flowers attached to her sleeves and boots.
on the scale of like bad, okay, good, it was in between okay and good. Like I liked it, and
It was fine.
it was good enough. It was fine.
It was fine.
I think if you would have taken off the red things that she'd put on her, like her boots
I
and her
love those.
gloves,
Were they flowers or what? Like what was that?
It's like
I don't really know what they were supposed to be.
it's some type of flower. I know it.
hydrangeas.
No.
I just think if those weren't there, it would just be way too simple. That was really the only
Yeah.
thing on her outfit that I thought elevated it.
There's like one weird little pink flower like right in front of her pussy.
Pussy Willow?
Next was next was Orion's story. But yeah, she comes out in this like kind of like a Playboy bunny outfit, very pink and looking like Fishy. I love her. I actually
Yeah.
like her makeup.
I love it.
Like I think it's good. The outfit is a little. I don't get how it says. Well, I guess yeah, bunny is like
It was very
Spring,
simple.
maybe.
It was too simple,
yeah.
not safe enough. Like if you knew you did bad, I would have like made the biggest thing. Like you can't really go simple unless
It
you
looked-
nail that challenge.
It
Even
looked a
then,
little too lingerie, I think.
Right.
off the rack.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure, like if you went onto Shein or Shine, whatever the hell that website is, you could find that exact outfit that she had on. So it didn't really like pop or stand out for me.
I mean, she looked pretty, but well, that's enough for Georges, I guess. But so Willow Pill comes out with a house on her head, and she opens the blinds, and it's her face.
Those are the doors.
Have we seen this before? I feel like
We've seen houses on the runway, but not like this.
Sasha
Sasha
Velour
Velour
did
had it on
one.
her head.
Yeah.
That was a teeny tiny paper house.
I like how she definitely stayed on theme with her dress. Like
Mm-hmm.
everything was cohesive, because very
Yeah.
easily she could have just had the house and then had like something else going on. But
Right.
The back of the house, though, it was like signed, like the seal of the deal with the help. So good, very Willow. Like
yeah,
keep
very
it crazy.
Willow. Like she's like, hi, like I'm pretty, but then it's like I'm actually fucking crazy.
I'm a dumb bitch.
Yeah, very good. The bloody hand on the side of the house, which we've all had that
We've all been
experience. Yeah. Next is Diabetti. So Diabetti.
Diabetical.
Rest in
Diabetical?
peace.
Diabetical.
Diabetical.
Rest in peace, Kornbread.
Did you
Why?
watch the first couple episodes?
Diabetic.
That's what Kornbread called Diabetti because she thought her name was.
Oh yeah.
Diabetical.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
what.
Right.
Not John not knowing your drag her
Sorry.
story from like 2 episodes ago.
Well, no, I just because the first episode, I think my iPad auto-corrected to diabetical instead of diabetti. So that's what I thought. Anyways, whatever.
Oh,
The thing you type so often that it autocorrects to that word.
I hate autocorrect. Do you guys use autocorrect?
Yes. I'd be typing fast. I'd be like, bleep, bloop, bloop,
Yeah, but they're
bloop,
never
bloop.
the words I want. Like, I always speak, like, in slang or something, I guess.
Or how it changes
My
the
phone
word
knows
fuck
me.
into duck. Like that's never been something useful. I've never.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Even though I
I'm
type the word
ducking-
fuck almost daily.
What do you say after that word?
Huh?
What do you say after the F word?
Fuck?
No.
Wait, what?
What do you say after that? Like,
Faggot?
all the other words.
Fairy? I don't know. What are you talking about?
Fuck
You're
me, fuck him.
Yeah, like what's a word they use after like
Fuck them.
fucking?
Bottoms.
Fucking butts? Wait, what are you trying to say?
Like I'm fucking done, or
oh yeah.
you-
Well, yeah, anything.
They
Like,
didn't clear it up at all.
I'm fucking gay.
Oh.
Yeah.
So Diabetti, yeah, I like it. Lady Camden comes out. She has a teacup on her head. She has a picnic table on her skirt.
Yeah,
it's
I
just
guess
a table, and she's a tablecloth.
Right.
It is,
I
Very
love
lopsided.
this. I actually do love this.
We've already seen this though.
What do you mean?
Victoria Scone.
Who?
oh, is it an international?
It's an international season, but it's like a really good one. It's a UK
Well,
UK
if
3.
it's going, it's gotta be UK.
And she came out with like crumpets and like whatever on her thing, and she like threw them off during her lip sync. It was really good. It was a good rendition.
But
I
you
did enjoy
You
it.
can't compare something that happened on an international season to what's happening here.
But it happened
Especially
before.
when no one else on this episode did anything quite like
It was judged by Rupaul, so
Yeah, this is much
Who
more
remembers
basic.
yeah.
Yeah.
I liked it. I liked the head, the fascinator.
Well, I like how she tilts her head and then something comes out of it.
yeah, it's
Was
the,
that hair that came out of the tea
No.
cup?
No.
It was
like
tea that
sequins.
came out of the teacup.
No.
Sequence.
Sequin.
It was sequins?
It was like
Sequence.
Yeah, it was sequence.
Sequins, yeah.
Yeah. Clever. Yeah, I liked it. I mean,
2.
we don't use that word here.
Bloop.
We say we like it. Or we don't like
like
it.
No,
we
I'm
like
just
it.
Yes.
Give it a Deja Sky.
Wait, why?
Did you watch any
Did you
of the
watch
season
any-
so far?
Last episode during the skit,
When they were doing the
I'm
fake
straight
drama
too.
thing.
she gives a thumbs up.
Uh,
Insert picture of Deja Sky holding a thumbs up with like barely any makeup on.
Oh, T. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, I knew. It was back there. So next is Bosco. So Bosco has a reveal, which the first outfit, yeah. Well, when she came out, was like
We were all praying for a reveal. We were like,
Yeah.
this can't be it. This can't be it.
I was like, is this some like art piece? Like, I feel like it's like a very like an art piece, you know,
Yeah.
like high school project.
Like I know
Um,
she was going for Thundercloud, but I wasn't.
Oh, is that what's happening?
I think later when
Yeah.
when they were standing up there, they talked about it, but
She was going.
I genuinely didn't know what it was.
She was going for Thunder Cloud, but we weren't Thunder Wowed.
And then she turned into a sun dress.
She turned into sun light.
She turned into the sun.
She became light.
Okay, so that was the runway, and then they have the bottom queens come out and do their own runway, which I thought was weird because I don't think they got the same because none of them were dressed as like spring.
Yeah.
Like Tempest comes out with this leopard like animal print,
That's like winter.
right, which is cute. I thought it was cute. And then
I mean, maybe it was kind of like a final hurrah, like a runway of like their best drag.
yeah, James comes out in this pink. Like I feel like I've seen that before from James, like with the
Yeah.
bows in her wig and
It's
stuff.
really good though.
Yeah.
I really love
yeah,
that.
I love James. And then Kimura comes out, which is like showstopper. She looks like J-Lo. Like I
Yeah.
feel like, you know, with
They're
the
all
green.
an episode late for like runways.
Oh my god, with that veil
She
thing.
I love the little the Elvis hair curl thing that she's got
Yeah, like the
going.
little baby curl or whatever. Yeah.
Her waist is like 3 inches around.
It's a thumbs up from me.
So now we get to the Maxi challenge. So Team Tempest, I guess. I don't know. I feel like no one really stood out. I mean, Georgia stood out as like terrible.
Angie stood out for me, especially in the last part.
Her facial expression was
Yeah.
killer.
I was so scared when she like stuttered for a second, and I was like, "Oh my god,
I
they
know.
aired that!" But then she's like, "What's that bitch name?" And I was like,
yeah.
"Thank God that was funny."
Yeah, I think at least since you brought up Georgia's, her performance clearly wasn't that good, but also her face was so white. I don't know what she was doing with her makeup or what
Yeah.
was going on with that.
She wasn't wearing like
She
lashes.
she
or
was like,
something.
"I'm playing towards the charity case," and I was like,
Mm.
"Girlie, you're the one selling it who has the money. Like, you don't need the money. You're just trying to rob people.
Yeah.
Right.
If you
Yeah.
want people to take you seriously, you gotta
Yeah.
look the part.
Wear lashes."
Yeah. And yeah, Carrie I thought was okay. I mean, she did fine.
Yeah.
Deja, I thought her pitch was weird. She was like singing in this really high pitched voice,
Yeah.
and I was just like, "What is that?" I don't know.
Is it fashion?
I don't
Is
really.
it fashion? Okay, so Team Kimura. Lady Camden did kind of stand up. She had that breathy, like, tone, at least.
Mhm.
So she at least had, like, a different take on it, I feel like.
Yeah.
If Michelle had to give a critique to everyone speaking louder, that really can't be the worst thing that you tell someone to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But her line delivery, I thought, was pretty good.
And then James Mansfield.
Willow was really good.
Right. The only weird thing about Willow's is, like, there were these weird, like, gasps in between
Yeah.
his, like, takes. So I was like, is he just... What's happening to him?
Probably that stenosis.
Jasmine, I felt like, had, like, a weird... She was, like, almost like she was reading from a book.
Yeah.
And it was just like, girl, like, relax, you know?
Was she the one that Michelle was like, you're talking really weird and Count Jack the
Yes!
I think that's
Right,
And
yeah.
then Maddie in the confessional.
What
Right.
about
That
that
take.
And then Orion, I thought she was okay. But
no voice inflection. It was
no,
just so
yeah.
like monotoned. And I love Orion's story, and I was so sad to like watch her not do well because we were rooting for you.
I think she
Right.
probably could have done better, but she had so many areas where things were flat, and then she tried to add a little flair here and there,
Yeah.
and it just looked so out of place. She should have just stuck with, one style the whole way through.
Fax, no printer.
What do you mean?
It's a Gen Z thing.
Oh.
It's like fax, like
Oh.
FACTS,
Okay.
but then you change the fax like fax machine,
Right.
and then fax machines are usually on printers.
After the Maxi Challenge, Sarah McLachlan makes an appearance. Do you guys... Fans? Yes.
I mean, I don't know that many songs by her. I probably know all the the ones that most people know. But she also doesn't look like she's aged in the slightest.
No.
She looks fantastic. I think it was probably like she might be short on money thing because they've gotten people like J-Lo.
Sarah McLachlan?
She hasn't done anything in a long time.
But she's probably rich from all those
Probably.
sad-ass songs back in the day. Tops and bottoms. Bottoms, we have Georges, Jasmine, and Orion. Tops are Angeria, Camden, and Bosco. Or Lady Camden and Bosco. Do you agree? Yeah.
I think Bosco should have been in the top. Bosco winning, not so much. I think Willow should have won.
I think if you're comparing what she's done so far in the competition and kind of putting that all together, yeah, she's probably one of the best out of everyone so far. But there weren't really that many standouts. I maybe it was just because of the nature of the challenge, because it's really hard to make yourself pop in something that you're supposed to be very like serious about.
Right.
So I just didn't really see many people that were overwhelmingly better than everybody else.
Yeah.
I agree with the top three.
I thought Lady Camden should have probably
Yeah.
won, in my opinion. But
She's getting Jackie coxed.
what was that?
She was safe like every single time. She never really
Yeah.
got any wins.
I've always liked her runways. She's always, I think, because of her challenges, she's kind of always been safe.
runner up kind of.
Mhm.
But I'm glad to see her win this one because her runways have always been strong, and she's finally. It looks like she's coming out of her shell a little bit more.
Yeah. So we have the lip sync. It's to So it's to an Ava Max song, which is My Head and My Heart, which is a total ripoff of this like older like Euro song, which I don't remember. Around the World. That's right. Okay.
Optimized by ATC.
Yes. Yeah. What do you guys think of her as a judge?
I think it was good because at this point, this is when they start getting more critical, I guess you could say, about their critiques. So they need a judge who's kind of like, I love this. I would wear this. Slay queen. And that's what she did.
Mhm.
And so she delivered all the good lines, so Michelle could deliver all the bad ones. They delivered during the lip sync. I was very satisfied with both of their performances. Nobody gave any chance up. They were like, I'm fighting for this.
Yeah. So the lip sync happens. I think, I feel like Georges definitely wins the lip sync. She is beautiful, and I feel like she surprised me because, like, I fucking hated Georges before this. Like, everything she did, I was like, I hate you.
Yeah.
But like,
Wait a minute.
seeing her lip sync, I'm like,
Very strong.
oh, that's why you're here.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I feel like we've seen in the past where girls are like, I needed that set of fire under my butt, and I'm not stopping now. And it's like, it's
But
good to see it in action.
She always, even from the beginning, she always said that she was
The dancing diva.
the dancing diva, the lip sync queen, and so a lot of times when queens in the past have touted that, they've usually been wrong.
Right.
So this is one of the few times where I feel like, you know, they were
Yeah,
accurate with their thing.
But now I'm like, oh great, we're not going to get rid of Georges because she can lip sync.
What do you like about her? I do have to give props to Orion though, even though
She fought.
yeah, she definitely fought well. I definitely not a winning performance. Maybe if she was up against someone who wasn't a dancer, she probably could have done well. But
Yeah,
She
that's the
did hard.
thing. It's
she
like,
definitely fought hard. Definitely, I don't think it would have been a double Shantae, but she definitely she pulled it out.
Although I do like in the lip sync, where apparently one of the lyrics was Crossroads, and Orion was like, Crossroads. It was like, right.
Yeah.
Literal
Slay.
meditation.
Orion goes home.
It's so sad.
Has that been it? Do you guys have anything else to say?
I would like to say thank you for allowing me to come on your little episode here. Very bold of you to do for someone who's getting into drag for the first time, but I appreciate it and it was a lot of fun. So thank you.
Miss
Aww.
Orion
like
Story's
we're having a
wig
moment.
was back here, and I was like, oh my god, is the next shot gonna have her wig off? No. Is the next shot
Oh,
gonna have her
Orion's
wig
wig
off?
falling off?
No. And her wig just like stayed right there the whole time.
Hey, I mean, at least it didn't fall off.
Yeah.
But
She was like, please dear God, stay pinned.
But that wig looked like it was twice the size of her own head, so I'm surprised it didn't come off.
What's that science word?
molecule.
Mitochondria?
Is it like center of gravity, where it's like the wig is too heavy to fall off? Or like, I don't know.
I think you found the word.
This is like, who's that queen who does math in drag? Kane?
Kind.
Kai?
Oh,
Right.
online kind.
Yeah, Kai, where she like
Kamala
does,
Harris.
Camel toe Harris.
she does like
Kamala
math problems in
Harris.
drag.
She does.
Yeah, like she'll
Why?
like do math. Because she's like a math person, and then in
Oh.
drag she'll like solve math. And it's like, whoa, you make me want to almost get back into school. Not really though.
Is there like a fucking drag for everything now?
Yeah.
It's like a drag for baskets making.
I mean, I'm
That's
waiting for
weaving.
Juju to be on MasterChef.
Clearly you never took that class.
No. I don't even use baskets. I use Ziploc bags.
Wasteful.
Whatever.
Save the turtles or something.
I'm gonna live forever. I might as well have Ziploc bags that
The
last.
turtles are gagging right now.
On the
Literally
Ziploc
on
bag.
the Ziploc bags.
Do you wash your Ziploc bags and reuse them at least?
No way.
Oh.
I'm just uneducated, so therefore I can do whatever the fuck I want. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, well this has been fun.
This has been a place where queens do the things with Starly.
Alright. We will see you on the next one. Bye.
Bye.